had a coffee with Mark this morning and he was looking at his phone. He said, Zulf, my bro just got his annual pension statement from his corporate job. The company matches 5% contribution and he's got his death in service benefit. And I'm sitting here as a director and if I stop working, the money stops. I feel like I'm walking a tightrope without a net. Did I trade my future security for a bit of present day freedom? Mark, this is the pension trap. You know what? In this episode, we'll tackle the security fear. We're talking about like when you build a safety net that's actually stronger than the 9-to-5 pension. Because if you're making money and you're doing all right, why don't we put something in place? Obviously, you need to speak to a financial expert to get it all done and an accountant. But this is my journey. But Mark, this is the pension trap. We've been conditioned to think 3 to 5% employee match is free money. So basically, you put in like some money. The employer either matches it or puts in the similar into a pension. Can we live without it though? Today I'm going to show you why being self-employed actually gives you the power to build like a gold-plated safety net that you and only you control. I remember when early on generations, like our dad generations, they would work to like 40 and get like a gold watch and like a Parker pen and like a defined benefit. It looked after you until like the end. There was like certain amounts of money coming in. But when I looked at like the 9-to-5 pension that I was contributing to back in like 2015, it was a bit of a shock. It's a difference. I'd been paying in for like years and the projected monthly income when I retired was barely enough to cover like a weekly shop, depending on like with inflation, because things get more expensive. You know that, because now everything's more expensive than it was before. So what we got now in 10 years time is not going to buy a lot. Remember we used to buy the Transformers crisp packet for 10 pence? They've gone up to 60 pence. Transformers crisps, Club chocolate, Freddo, all those, Fuse chocolate. Oh my God, amazing. It's discontinued now. Cadbury's Fuse. Google that bad boy. Amazing. Okay. Now, where was I? I've completely got on a side tangent. So with your safety net, it's like a spider web. I'm thinking, think about the different corporate board of directors, how they decide what pension age you decide to be pensioned at, retired at. If we live to be 70, we're contributing a lot into the pot. And if you like started your own self-invested personal pension, a SIPP, for that same amount of money a month, for the first time, you feel like you're actually owning your future. So have you looked at your own pension? You can set up your own pension. You don't have to do it through an employer if you're a director. What's the advantages of doing it by director? So in my kind of 18 years experience of learning the self-employed and the pensions and savings, and like, is there a secret weapon when it comes to retirement tax efficiency? When your employer pays into a pension, it's a nice perk. But when your limited company pays into your pension, it's a business expense. That means money goes from your business bank account straight into your pension before corporation tax is taken out. So you're essentially getting a 19 to 25% bonus because you haven't paid the tax from the government just for looking after your future self. You aren't unprotected. You are self-protected. So the money you're making, think about your personal pension. Speak to a financial expert to get the full breakdown. But Is there any proof or evidence I can give you to back this up, Mark? So I looked at Money Helper. It's a government-backed financial guidance service. Only about 16% of self-employed people in the UK are actively saving into a pension. This is why the fear kind of exists, not because the tools aren't there, but because we aren't using them. Like the gov.uk data shows ISAs, that's a good one as well. Even the stocks and shares ISAs allows you to invest up to £20,000 a year with zero tax on the capital gains or dividends. This is like a level of flexibility no 9-to-5 pension can match. So, Mark, here is how to think about the gold-plated net. The long game. Look at SIPP, which is a self-invested personal pension. If you're a director, you can pay directly into this business from your business account. It reduces your corporation tax, and bills are part you can't touch until you're like retired, 57 plus, whatever the age is now. Again, speak to a financial expert to get the full breakdown. This is kind of like roughly what I'm kind of doing. So stocks and shares, ISA, this is the bridge in between. So you put like the variable income. If you're doing well, you're paying yourself a dividend, put some of that money as your freedom fund into ISA. And if it's instant access, you can get access money. You can access some of that whenever you want. But while it's there, it's making you some money. Is there a death in service alternative? Did you know you could put a life insurance policy on your business in case you ever pass away as a business expense? So you don't need a boss or a company to do that for you. You buy the life insurance as a policy taken out by your limited company for you. It's tax deductible, and the business provides you and your family with support if the worst happens. So there's stuff there. You need to legal and general relevant life insurance guide. Read up on it, find out about it, speak to a financial expert about it. But I was talking to Mark. I was like, stop looking at your brother's statement, man. It's always other people that are swaying you from your journey and your route. He's like kind of waiting for handouts. You're building an empire. Open a SIPP. Look at putting money in there. Do direct contributions directly into there. See how it feels by the one providing the match for yourself. So you're paying in without paying tax. This is like a while ago. So I just saw the tax relief hit the account. I realized that by paying myself this way, I'm actually keeping more money than I ever did at the 9-to-5. I'm not walking a tightrope anymore. I'm building a bridge. So he realized that paying 20k into his pension meant he didn't have to pay tax on that 20k. So he's already saving money. Security isn't something that someone gives you. It's something you build. If you're doing well, you've got to this journey so far. What are we on episode now? 10, 11, 12? Something like that. I should know. I am on episode 11, I think now. But don't wait for an employer to care about your future. You have to look after your future yourself. And when you're doing okay, start putting something aside. Create a pot. Again, all of this information will be in the show notes. Zulftalks.com S19. In the next episode, I'm thinking now, we're going to ask a controversial question. We talk about why people working the hardest are often the ones earning the least. Is hard work a lie? I'm Zulf and this is Self-Employed Survival. Go be your own boss. I'll see you on the next one. What's one question you're stuck on right now? Contact me on zulftalks.com. You could drop me a message on Insta or email me there. If you want, you could even put your answer below this episode in the comment section. I read through every single one and it helps me shape the shows. So it'll be good to hear from you. It would be really good if you can leave a review wherever you're listening to this. The show resources are available at zulftalks.com. You can also sign up to the mailing list there, which will allow you to get information to help you on your journey working for yourself.
Working for yourself. I know you love it. Working for yourself. 'Cause I love it too. Working for yourself. Zulf talks about it, making it easy for you. working for yourself. Go be your own boss, working for yourself. Zulf will help you along, working for yourself. Powered by trusted creators, ZulfTalks.com.